welcome to my YouTube channel. I did it. I'm gonna be so honest, I told myself that I was gonna do this like 9 months ago, and then I didn't do it. But now we're back, and I'm going to actually do it this time, but it's solely just gonna be about books, because that's the favorite part, that's my favorite part about my day, and I love making that content. So today we are starting the Harry Potter series, which I'm so excited for. I've never actually read it before, and so I'm super excited. So it's gonna be a nice little reading vlog to read the first book in Harry Potter, and I'll bring you guys along. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Should I do the YouTube thing that you go like this?
I'm walking slowly, I'm taking my time. All I could talking is starting to rhyme. I'm letting go, only letting go with strife. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. Forgive me all you can of this beautiful life.
No, it's recording.
Oh,
You gotta back up from it.
you can cut stuff that I say out, right?
Yeah, doesn't mean I'm going to though. This is fiance.
I'm gay.
No.
Yeah.
That is against the rules. Okay, I am only one chapter into this, so not very far, but a few thoughts. The fact that his name is Dudley, now that, like, I knew that was his name, but now, like, reading it on a page, I find it hilarious because it's literally just him being called Dud, which I find hilarious. And then also, since when was her name Petunia? I've read the movies, watched the movies. I don't remember that being her name, but I also find that hilarious. Also, I just already know I love the Dumbledore in the book 10 times better than I do in the movies. I feel like he has a really quirky side, and I feel like you don't see that in the movies as much, so I really like that. But genuinely, this first chapter is so good. Like, this should be studied, which I'm sure it is, but like, the way that it's written is so well done. Obviously, I wouldn't have expected anything less, but still. And then that very last line of the chapter when it's like, to Harry Potter, the boy who lived. I cannot. And also the fact that Hagrid like literally bawls his eyes out is also like the cutest thing ever. You also don't get that in the movie either. So I'm kind of obsessed. But also that took me like 20 minutes to read the first chapter because I'm really trying to savor this as much as possible. So so far, not too bad. I appreciate it. I'm going to continue reading and try not to blow through it like a psychopath. So, let's go. Okay, hi. It's been a couple days, and I actually haven't been reading Harry Potter because I had a couple other books I had to read. So I'm only like 50 pages into it right now. I'm just at the part where Hagrid just showed up, or is showing up. So, we haven't made it super far, but today I'm gonna be sat, and honestly, I'm gonna try and finish the book today. I have somewhere to be later today, but before that, I don't literally have anything at all. But anyway, so we're gonna get through this today. So I'm very, very excited. Okay, it's currently 9:45 a.m. So I'm gonna see how far I can get before noon. So that's like just a little over 2 hours away. I can't open my gushers. There we go. It's my breakfast. Very healthy, very good for you. I'm gonna see how far I can get in the next 2 hours. And then we'll see. And then we'll make a game plan of how I'm gonna finish the rest of this book. I would like to know, just in general, what was their thought process being like, yes, let's give Harry to these muggles. They're gonna tell him everything that he needs to know about his future. When literally it was so obvious that they hated the wizards and tried to avoid it as much as possible. Like, I understand, like, they're not they're Harry's babysitter, but, like, at this point, they're basically, like, Hogwarts, left Dumbledore and whatnot, left him there. So why did we leave him with muggles that weren't gonna actually do anything? Hagrid's shocked that they didn't tell him about Hogwarts. Why would they tell him about Hogwarts? I don't understand. No, aw, he's such a precious child. I know some things. I know math and stuff. Aw. How many that. Oh, it makes me so excited. Well, I was so confused when everyone was like celebrating and doing a bunch of Harry Potter stuff September 1st. And then I realized it's because that's the day that Hogwarts starts, which is so cute. Why is Hagrid the just sweetest little guy? Taking him to buy, giving Harry his letter, taking him to buy his things tomorrow. Weather's horrible. Hope you're well, Hagrid. I cannot. I'm so confused because, like, what's the, like, genealogy behind, like, being a wizard, which, like, I understand this is a middle grade book, so, like, I don't know if it's ever really explained, but also it's Harry Potter, so I feel like it has to be explained at some point. Like, because Petunia's saying that Lily, she wasn't a witch, but Lily was. Lily was, like, the one in her family. Why? How is that possible? Like, how does it just, like, magically happen? Like, you're just selected by the wizarding gods, and they say, you're gonna be a wizard or a witch. I'm so curious, because I feel like I've never really actually thought about that, what the explanation is. Like, is it a thing that's passed down? Is it, like, I don't know, I don't understand. Oh, that's so aggressive. Just as strange, just as abnormal. And then, if you please, she went and got herself blown up, and we got landed with you. Blown up? Blown up? That's a little aggressive. I like how Hagrid is just befuddled that they're, like, a car crash. You think that that's gonna kill them? Like, as if that is, like, the most, like, mundane thing in the world. Like, how dare they say that they died in a car crash? They would never. I'm struggling to keep up with Hagrid's, like, odd accent. Be honest. Oh, they were weirdos, no denying it, and the world's better off without them, in my opinion. That's so sad. Why would you ever say that to a little kid? Okay, update. Since when did Hagrid was expelled? What words? When was Hagrid expelled from Hogwarts? I don't think I remember that from the movie. Oh, I did not know that he was expelled from Hogwarts in his 3rd year. That's so weird. What did our guy do? He's just like such a gentle giant. Also, I think I already said this earlier, but I can't remember. I think it's so interesting because in the movie, like, he's an emotional guy in the movie, but, like, in this, he's so emotional. And I wish that would have come out more in the movie because I'm like, aw, it's just so cute. I love him. Anyways, this is so interesting because I also feel like in the movie, they don't, like, yes, you understand that, like, Harry is famous, I guess, kind of, but I don't think in the movie you understand to what extent he is famous in the wizarding world, because I feel like right now he's meeting all these people and stuff, and they are, like, bewildered, like, stuttering and, like, can barely speak to him, and, like, freaking out, and that doesn't, to what I remember, I don't feel like that happens in the movie. Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, it is, like, a huge deal. He is so famous. I didn't know that, so Harry just got his wand, and he has a phoenix feather in it, and that same phoenix had given one other tail feather, and it was the feather that was in Voldemort's wand. The T. The connection from the beginning. That was not in the movie, or, well, if it was, it wasn't explained. I didn't know. Oh, I need to do things. I need a shower. I need to clean my house. So I'm gonna do those things that I have to do, and then if I have time before I have to go leave, I'm gonna read a little bit more. I'll be back. Alright, it is like days later, and this has dragged on for far too long. So today we have one goal, and it is to finish this freaking book, okay? I'm like halfway done, I think, with it. So I think I have like only like 120 pages left or something like that. I've actually been reading it on my Kindle. So today we are finishing it. We are sitting down. We are reading it. We are going. So let's go. It is time to finish Harry Potter, the first book. I was supposed to finish the second book this week, but we're a little behind. So we need to get her going. Yes, I'm 54% of the way done. I'm only 54% of the way done? Gosh, this this is definitely taking me longer than I thought it was going to read this book because it's a really easy read, so I don't know why it's taking me so long. We are at the part where the ogre, the giant, whatever, goes into the girls' bathroom. It's in the girls' bathroom, Harry gasped. Should I pursue a career in audiobook speaking? What is that? Reading audiobooks? Troll, that's what it was. A troll. Also, I love Professor McGonagall. McGonagall? That's not right. McGonagall. Maybe I did say it right the first time. I don't know. Regardless, love her. Wait, stop. That's adorable. But from that moment on, Hermione Granger became their friend. That's just adorable. Quidditch! It is time! Quidditch time. Let's go. As they enter November. Snape is such a dick to them. I feel so bad. I would like to know who's actually keeping track of like the point system because it's just getting thrown around. 5 points for Gryffindor. There's not really anyone like is it just like if you speak it into the universe, then there's something that's keeping track and here's all of it. How do they know? I love Hermione. She gets 10 gold stars. 10 points for Gryffindor for Hermione for having a brain. The dog's name is Fluffy. That's just perfect. If I get a dog, I'm naming it Fluffy. Decision made. Doggo Fluffy. My fiance gets no say. Oh, I'm gonna cry. He's looking into the mirror and seeing his parents. Now here's the thing. Here's the kicker here, is that Snape wants the stone, which, okay, because it turns things into gold and also can make you immortal. Which, yes, many people I would say would want such a thing. However, there has to be more. I have read too much to know there is another reason behind this. I know it to be true. I just don't know what. Probably has to do something with Voldemort, but I'm not really 100% positive on that, so I'll just keep reading. Yeah, you tell him, Harry. You face Snape as your ref. I don't know why, but I can't imagine Snape refereeing a thing. I'm imagining I'm imagining Snape in a freaking black and white striped shirt with a hat and a whistle, all the things. Yes, Neville, you freaking tell him. Stop it. That was so cute. Oh, when Harry told Neville earlier that he was worth 12 of Draco Malfoy's, and now Neville turns around and says, I'm worth 12 of you, Malfoy. Oh, so Harry's the GOAT is what we're establishing. Quite literally, the GOAT at Quidditch. Does anyone else do this, that when you read a book, you're I would be the main character in every single possible way. So I have no doubt that if I were in this book, I would be the greatest to ever have been Quidditch player, as well as the greatest witch to ever be there was, and also would be the chosen one, like Harry, and also would be the class pet, like Hermione, and I just would be all the things, because, yeah, can't be having anything other than being the main character, obviously. Snape, Severus Snape. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to do some research on YouTube, because what some glorious songs those are. Oh, I think I'm losing brain cells. Alright, I think I'm gonna try. Wow, I look so cute today. I think I'm gonna try and get to page 300 without all of you. So I'm gonna grind out until page 300, and then we'll circle back. Unless something exciting happens, because I don't really know what happens in the next 50 pages. But until then, I will see you on page 300. Ready, set, go. Hello, it is the next day, and we have 30 pages left in this book. We are finishing it immediately. This has taken me, for a page book. This has taken me so long for some reason. Don't know why. I think it's because maybe I'm filming at the same time, but it is taking me so long. I got my Dr. Pepper. I literally just rolled out of bed. This is the first time I'm speaking today. I sound awful. Hello? Hello? I'm concerned. Anyways, we are on The Man with Two Faces. He just finally got to like the chamber thing where the Sorcerer's Stone is, and Quirrell is there. Is that how you say his name? Clueless. Absolutely clueless. I must say though, I did not realize this in the movie, that when he's going through, you know, like, they have the chess game and, like, all of that's, like, all of the professors, like, different, like, basically enchantments or, like, spells to, like, keep people out of this. And I was surprised. I didn't know that. I didn't know that in the movie. And not that it's, like, that big of a deal, but I was like, little insight that we didn't get before. Anyways, we are on page 310 on my Kindle, and we are going to begin because it is time. It was Quirrell, however the F you say his name. I did not know that. What? I did not know that Quirrell was the person trying to kill Harry in the Quidditch match. Since when? Wait, what? She broke... Wait, that's also so cute that Snape was the reason why, that was the reason why he refereed the game. That's adorable. Wait, this makes me feel kind of bad for Snape. Like, he was really trying, but also he puts on a really bad front. He's just so misunderstood. But, like, also, like, by his own self-doing. My goodness. I like that Quirrell in this, however the F you say his name, is like, but Snape tried to kill me. No, I tried to kill you. Like, he's like very like at this point, like, no, let's get this straight. Me. It was me. I'm like, wow, he really is just going for the confessional right now. Why is this kind of terrifying for a middle grade book? I really don't remember what happens. Oh my goodness. Oh, so he just passes out? That's all? That's funny. What happened down in the dungeons between you and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, so naturally the whole school knows. Funny Dumbledore. Funny guy. Oh, that's adorable. After all, to the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. I'm not gonna cry. No! Why would I do that? I don't think I remember what happens with Snape and Harry's dad. And like what the situation was. Because he says Snape has never been able to forgive him because he saved his life. But I thought it was because he was in love with Harry's mom. So maybe I misunderstood something throughout the movies. Maybe it's not portrayed correctly in the movies. I don't know. Oh, are we kidding? Hagrid gives him a photo album of his parents. Neville got points. Why am I in such a crying mood today? Stop. Ginny being so giddy over Harry Potter is literally the cutest thing ever. That does not happen in the movies. She has like zero personality in the movies, okay? Oh, that was so good. I loved that. Okay, here are my final thoughts. First book. Honestly, so good. I love her style of writing, and I think it's really interesting because I don't read a lot of middle grade. Percy Jackson is probably like really the only like middle grade book I've ever read, but it was so long ago. And I've tried to read it again, but it was like literally painful to my brain to read a book that was so young. This was not painful to my brain at all, which I loved. I found it very satisfying even for a middle grade book, so that was good. I also think that for what it was perfect in the sense of like, I have to keep telling myself, like, the point of these books is to, like, basically, like, age as you go in the books as they get older. So, like, this, I'm like, yes, this is a book about an 11-year-old. And I'm assuming that by the end, I'm going to say, yes, this is a book about a 17-year-old. And it's deep and it's raw. You know what I mean? That's at least what I'm thinking is going to happen. Now I don't know if that's for sure, but more of a story. I actually really like that more than I thought I was going to. I was a little bit nervous because so many people hype it up. But also what I find interesting and what's helpful too is that I can see if you were reading this without seeing the movies, I feel like it'd be really hard to imagine some things because there's not like a ton of descriptors when it comes to like explaining like the surroundings or like what's around them. So I feel like having the movies really helps so then you can kind of like really see what's happening. But I thought that was so good. And the characters, I love the different like, not levels, but like there's a lot of different like descriptors of characters and things like that, which I love. I feel like all the characters are very contrasting to one another. Moral of the story, I loved. I think it was really cute. I definitely think that it would probably end up being my least favorite just because it's the beginning and they're really young and there's, genuinely speaking, not a whole lot that happens in this book, but I feel like it's a great start. So I'm excited to read Chamber of Secrets next. Anyways, that's a wrap up on the first Harry Potter reading vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure that you guys follow me on all my social media and also subscribe because that would be really dope and we can just keep on chatting and talking about books all day long. So make sure you guys subscribe. I'll hopefully be able to post a video every week. We'll see how that goes because I'm getting married in October, so it might be a little wishy-washy for the next couple of weeks, but I'll at least be doing the Harry Potter series, so keep tuning in and I will see you all next time. Love you all. Mwah.
I'm walking slowly.